Hi there. I'm one of the pastors at Haygood United Methodist Church. My name is Ashley Brookins, and I'm coming to you for our midweek check-in from my backyard. And our scripture that I'd love for you to hear today is from the book of Philippians, which is the New Testament, chapter 2, just a couple verses. If then there is any encouragement in Christ, any consolation from love, any sharing in the Spirit, any compassion and sympathy, make my joy complete. Be of the same mind, having the same love, being in full accord and of one mind. So this was originally written in the Greek, and it's been translated and transferred down generation to generation, but I really love the core message of this thing. Paul most likely wrote these words to a bunch of Christians a long time ago who were probably in a time where they were confused and worried and unsure of what to do, and probably not of the same mind. And when I think about that, I think of how appropriate it is right now, how our nation's leaders and top officials and healthcare experts and all these people who usually have answers are not of the same mind. And that creates a lot of confusion and frustration. That can be really hard. I think about the times when in my own house, my husband and I are not of one mind. That's not great. Or when growing up with my parents and my sister and my family, we were not of one mind. That was far from harmonious. And how actually life gets so much easier if you and the people you love are of one mind. You know, during this whole COVID-19 situation, it's really given me an opportunity to step back and see who and what exactly are doing really good things in the world. So like in particular, I've been blown away by some charities and nonprofits that are working themselves to the bone to help those on the front lines. And not just nonprofits and charities, like businesses. Like I heard about this brewery or this distillery up in Pennsylvania who made whiskey, and they pivoted and they started making hand sanitizer for free and giving it to hospitals. And I love these stories of people and places that are finding ways to help, to make the world a little bit better during this crazy, hard time, during a time when we are not of one mind. Sorry, that's my dog. But I love how this scripture, that was a translation from the New Revised Standard Version. Here now, a translation from the Message version, which is more of like a phrase for phrase instead of word for word translation. If you've gotten anything at all out of following Christ, if His love has made any difference in your life, if being in a community of the Spirit means anything at all to you, if you have a heart and if you care, then do me a favor. Agree with each other, love each other, be deep-spirited friends. Deep-spirited friends. Oof. Don't push your way to the front. Don't sweet talk your way to the top. Put yourself aside and help others to get ahead. Don't be obsessed with getting your own advantage. Forget yourselves long enough to lend a helping hand. Friends, I pray that in the midst of these very strange times where we are all doing our best to stay safe and limit the spread of this virus, that you forget yourselves long enough to lend a helping hand. Now, literally lending a helping hand isn't possible right now, but we can help each other in ways that mean so much. Even if people don't know what you're doing, you can pray for others. That's a really really helpful big one that we sometimes neglect because it doesn't feel like you're like actually doing something, but you are. If you pray for doctors and nurses and the person that stocks your groceries and the Instacart delivery person, pray for these people. They need it. Pray for our elderly and those who are really worried and those who are sick. You know, if you find yourself in a position where you do, I invite you to give to organizations and places that you feel are doing really good work, especially during this time. And be kind. Be kind to your kids, be kind to your family members, to the person that delivers your Amazon packages, all of it. Just be kind, even from a distance. Friends, I pray that you are doing well. I look forward to the moment when we can all be together again in our Hey Good community. Take care.